Hi, I'm Chris Mcfadded.
I'm Shu Wong.
I'm Calicchio.
I'm Jon Rydzefski.
Faisal Alhilal.
I'm Erik Toms.
And we decided to choose Justin Timberlake to do for our music project. As a whole, we collectively decided that he is the best option based on his music career, his involvements outside the music industry, and comparisons to the past. Hi, I'm Chris Mcfadded, and I'm going to talk about Justin Timberlake's early music career. In the beginning, Justin Timberlake was involved with the band NSYNC when they formed in 1996. In 1996, the band went through the Tuckman's model of group development when they went through the forming, storming, and norming phases. Shortly after, in 1998, they entered the performing phase, and when they performed very well. The first album they released was in 1998, and it sold over 10 million copies. After this, they released Home for Christmas, which ended up going double platinum. No Strings Attached was released 2 years later, but it sold 1 million copies on the first day of release, and after the first week of it being available, it sold 2.5 million copies. It ended up becoming the most popular album of 2000, selling nearly 10 million copies, and also became the fastest selling album in America. Celebrity was released in July 2001, only 1 year later. The band toured to promote the album, and this was a very successful strategy. In the first week, it sold 2 million copies, making it the second fastest selling album of all time in America, only behind their previous album, No Strings Attached. This album is very important because it features Justin Timberlake's own songwriting. Shortly after this, the band decided to enter the adjourning phase. NSYNC took a group hiatus in 2002, but ultimately it proved to be their last album together.
Hi, my name is Shu Wong. In 2002, Justin Timberlake decided to pursue a solo career debuting with the hit song Like I Love You. Later the year, he released his solo album Justified, which sold more than 7 million copies worldwide, and it has gone triple platinum. He received 2 Grammy Awards in 2004 for the Best Pop Music Album and the Best Pop Music Performer. As a solo artist, he often worked with other artists, such as Madonna and Snoop Dogg. He has also started his own record companies in 2005. The following year, he released his second solo album, Future Sex, which ran as #1 on the Billboard chart. After his success in his solo career, he decides to focus on making movies.
Hi, my name is Calicchio, and I'll be talking about Justin Timberlake's movie career. He began acting in 2004, and the first movie that he starred in was called The Edison Force. It didn't really do too well in the box office. It ranked a 5.3 out of 10, and it had a $25 million budget, but only brought in about $4.1 million. Although this was not the best start to his movie career, he didn't allow that to dampen his spirits, and that goes to show a little bit about his leadership traits and especially his idealized influence. Through this negativity, a lot of people might just quit acting, but not Justin Timberlake. He decided to persevere and keep pursuing roles as an actor. He starred in other movies such as Black Snake Moan, Shrek the Third. Some of his more popular and more professionally profound movies were The Social Network, which had a $40 million budget, and it grossed about $225 million in the box office. Another movie was Friends with Benefits, which had a $35 million budget and grossed about $145 million in box office. Through this time, he didn't really stop doing his music. He just took a step back from his music. He featured with other artists, and one of the songs that he made during this time was called Follow My Lead, which starred his protege at the time. This song was exclusively available through MySpace, which was one of his businesses.
Hi, my name is Jon Rydzefski, and I'm here to talk about Justin Timberlake's business life. He really spread out his business life in enormous revenue streams through countless projects and organizations. He co-owns MySpace, where him and a group of investors bought it from News Corp for $35 million, mostly in stocks. This is a chance to try to revamp an almost dead site. He also owns 3 restaurants called Southern Hospitality Barbecue. 2 sites which are in New York City, and 1 is in downtown Denver. He also owns his own brand of tequila called 901, which is the area code for Memphis. This brings a hometown name out. He partnered up with Sauza Liquors, and the tequila is priced around $30. This is one of Sauza's franchise premium tequilas. He also is a minority owner for the Memphis Grizzlies. He agreed to join the majority owner, Robert Pera, and this is to try to bring some light back onto the team. He also owns his own golf course called Marinici for $16 million. This Marinici means a place for happy retreat. He renovated the golf course Old Big Creek, which was going to be auctioned off, and he made it into an eco-friendly course. He tried to keep the price as low as possible, whereas the weekday price is about $59 and the weekend price is $71. He also co-owned a clothing line called William Rath. He had limited partnership with Target, and after a while the company started to go under, so he actually left the organization. There is also a MySpace song called Follow My Lead, which is an exclusive song for MySpace, which all proceeds go to the Shriner Hospital. This shows his charitable nature through his business life.
Hi, my name is Faisal Alhilal, and I'm going to talk about Justin Timberlake charities. Justin has supported 22 charities for 24 causes, such as poverty, sexual abuse, and human rights. His top charities were Habitats for Humanity and Stand Up for Cancer. Habitat for Humanity's mission is to help people who has lost their houses due to natural disaster and wars. And Stand Up for Cancer, this is a non-profit organization that is help people who has been born with cancers. And Justin Timberlake is considered to be leader more than a manager because he is inspire people and motivate them to have a positive impact. Even though with his involved in his charities and multiple business, Justin was able to return to music successfully.
Hi. In January 2013, Justin Timberlake returned to the music scene with the hit single Suit and Tie. The song appeared on his album The 2020 Experience, released at March, reaching the top of the album chart in the first week. Before the long-awaited album was released, he performed 2 songs at the 2013 Grammy Award ceremony. He continued to enjoy this wave of success in August when he picked up the Lifetime Achievement Award at the MTV Music Award. He quickly followed the 2020 Experience with Part 2 in October of the same year, which was the biggest selling album of 2013, a total of 2.43 million copies sold. His success can be compared to his predecessor, such as Frank Sinatra.
Hello, my name is Erik Toms, and comparing Frank Sinatra to Justin Timberlake might seem a little weird at first. It's really not when you look at supporting evidence. The first being observable artifacts. Frank Sinatra was a man known for his style and class, and especially in how he dressed. And Justin Timberlake is trying to emulate that in today's world, separating himself from when he was a boy band, notably in sync. The second is idealized influence. Justin Timberlake uses his foundation as a singer, actor, dancer, and even songwriter to become an overall performer like Frank Sinatra was. Since they both started in music. They both started in sync, and Frank Sinatra started in the Boca 4. So they both started small and rose to have prominent solo careers. And they both won multiple Grammys. And they're both known for movies as well, with Justin Timberlake being in The Social Network, and Frank Sinatra, of course, being known for The Manchurian Candidate. But it's not only Frank Sinatra that you can compare him to. You can compare him to Aretha Franklin, who he idolizes for her longevity in her career, and a lot of people compare him to Michael Jackson. During his time, Michael Jackson was the king of pop, very prominent. In today's world, Justin Timberlake is known as the Prince of Pop. The future of Justin Timberlake is looking very bright, especially with his multi-layered approach to performance. JT will be around for a while.